Beautiful. Arms in the diagonals. Inhale to the heart. Exhale, left hand up, right hand down. Inhale to the heart. Exhale, right hand up, left hand down. Inhale, nice and slow. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Inhale to the heart. Exhale, float the hands down. And I just want to keep going, don't you? Flapping the arms like bird wings, big, deep belly breath in. And long, slow breath out. Inhale. And exhale. Nice and slow. One more time. Inhale. And just like a butterfly, we exhale and float the hands down. Excellent. Good job. Gathering chi. Big, deep breath in. And long, slow breath out. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Nice and slow. Beautiful. There you have it. That's our deep breathing exercises. Everybody good? Nobody's good. Okay, that's all right. Sure, no problem. All right. So I heard the perfect dad joke for me. It was like it was made for me. So a guy goes into his doctor because a lot of you know I had an operation and I'm deaf in my right ear now. So a guy goes into his doctor and he says, my right ear isn't working right. And the doctor said, are you sure? And he said, yeah, I'm deaf in it. I'm deaf in it. See, perfect dad joke for me. Yeah, you got it. All right. Let's do the warm-up exercise, all right? Float the hands up in front of us. Hands to the chest, tucking in the chin, looking straight ahead. Hands come out, chin gently floats up. And then sink the chin to the chest without leaning forward. Again, we float the hands up in front of us. Hands to the chest, tucking in the chin, looking straight ahead. Good job. Hands come out, chin gently floats up, and sink the chin to the chest. Beautiful. One more time. Float the hands up in front of us. Hands to the chest, tucking in the chin, looking straight ahead. Hands come out, chin gently floats up, and sink the chin down to the chest. Beautiful. Next neck exercise. Keep your shoulders in one spot, looking over one shoulder, looking over the other shoulder. I'm used to seeing you in the second class I teach today, not the first class. Prayer hand position. Yeah, special. Tai Chi ball, right hand on top. Watch the left hand going over the left shoulder, looking left, pushing down on the right. Come back to center. Come back to prayer hands. Tai Chi ball, left hand is on top. Watch the right hand going over the right shoulder. Turn the neck, feel the stretch. And come back to center. Right hand's on top. Left hand, left shoulder, looking left, pushing down right. Come back to center. Come back to prayer hands. Tai Chi ball, left hand is on top. Watch the right hand going over the right shoulder, looking right, pushing down left. Come back to center. One more time each side. We're having so much fun. Tai Chi ball, right hand's on top. Left hand, left shoulder, looking left, pushing down right. Come back to center. Left hand's on top, and right hand, right shoulder looking right, pushing down on the left. And come back to center, come back to prayer hands. Relax the hands down. Beautiful. Forward shoulder circle, shoulders back, then up, then forward and down. Shoulders back, up, forward, and down. One more time. Shoulders back, up, forward, and down. Beautiful. Now reverse. Shoulders forward, then up, then back, and down. Forward, up, back, down. One more time. Forward, up, back, down. That worked pretty well. All right. Beautiful. We're going to move to our next shoulder exercise. We're going to gather chi. Imagine someone is gently pulling on your wrist. So you're opening and expanding the body. Okay? So from the Wuji position, try and keep that bend in your legs. Gently reaching out, reaching up. Feel that beautiful stretch. And then exhale, relax the hands down. Beautiful. Once again, gently reaching out, reaching up. Beautiful stretch. And exhale, relax the hands down. One more time, gently reaching out, reaching up. Awesome stretch. And exhale, relax the hands down. Beautiful. Touching heaven and earth. Starting out prayer hand position. Left hand comes up, right hand pushes down, stretching the spine. And come back to center. Right hand is up, left hand is down. Again, stretching the spine. And come back to center. Welcome back. Left hand up, right hand down, stretching the spine, keeping the body straight. Come back to center. Right hand up, left hand down, gently stretching that spine. And come back to center. One more time. Left up, right down, stretching the spine. Keep looking straight ahead. Come back to center. Right hand up, left hand down, gently stretching that spine. And come back to center. Come back to prayer hands. Relax the hands down. Beautiful. Carrying the ball side to side, trying to not move the hips. Prayer hand position. Tai Chi ball, left hands on top, gently turn to the left. Turn the ball over, right hands on top, gently turn to the right. Turning the ball over, left hands on top, gently turn to the left. Whoever it is, I'm not here. Turn the ball over, right hands on top, gently turn to the right. Turning the ball over, left hands on top, gently turn to the left. And then turn the ball over, right hands on top, gently turn to the right. And then we turn the ball over, we come back to center, and relax the hands down. All right. Everybody good? All right. You okay? All right. Just making sure. All right. Let's do one exercise before we sit down. Leg strengthening exercise. Everybody loves this one. I think it's your favorite, right? I thought it was. Pardon me? We can do that. Hey, there's days let me see, I teach 4 classes, so I do it 4 times. So, see? Weight shift left. By the way, keep the body straight, keep the knee bent, use your chairs, okay? So, weight shift left, bend in the left knee, right foot, cat stance. And then tap the right toe to the front with no weight on it. Keep all your weight on the left. And back to cat stance. Tap right toe to the side, empty. and cat stance, and tap the right toe behind us, keeping all the weight forward on your left. And cat stance, and back to Wu Ji. Beautiful. Weight shift to the right, left foot, cat stance. Make sure you're standing up nice and straight. Make sure you're not leaning. Tap left toe to the front. Where is that? Front. And cat stance. All the weight stays to the right. Step out empty left foot, keeping all your weight right. And back to cat stance. And tap left toe behind us, empty. And cat stance. And back to Wu Ji. Beautiful. Now, because you requested, we'll do it a second time. No? Do that. We'll escort you to the parking lot, okay? All right. Any questions so far? All right, let's have a seat. Let's do a couple seated exercises, all right? Ow. Okay. You guys look so excited to be here. All right. So we're going to do hip exercise from the chair. We're going to go do the side to side hip exercise. So turn to the right hand side of your chair. Ooh, hang on one second. I want to tell you something really quick. So before we do the hip exercise. So when I was at the workshop, Dr. Lam said something that really struck me. And it kind of falls into teaching methods or learning methods. So there's one method, and several people do this, and that I call it learning wide, that they learn a lot of different forms. So they know like 20 different forms. But the real question is, how well do they know the 20 forms, right? There's a lot of detail when you do Tai Chi. So that's one method of learning, is to learn many, many forms. The other method of learning is to learn one form, but learn it really well. And I actually call that learning it deep, and learning all the nuances of the form. And that's more of a proponent for me, is to teach deep and to learn deep. Make sure you know one form really well before you go on to another form. So you don't know the 20 different forms, but you know maybe one form, but you know it really well. And in this class, we've been trying to work on Tai Chi for arthritis. So if you could actually learn that form and practice that for the rest of your life, I could practice that form the rest of my life and still learn something new every time. And somebody asked Dr. Lam the question, don't you get bored doing one form? And his answer was, the sun rises in the east every day, but each one is new and varied and different. And I thought that was a cool answer. It's the same thing, but it's also different. And so maybe sometime you do the form one morning, like, I don't do it really well, and the next time you do it really well. But I really like that imagery of doing it. You know, you're doing the same thing, but yet you're still doing something different. And Tai Chi offers that opportunity to do something different and varied each time, even though you're doing the same thing. The sun always rises in the east, at least as long as I've been here, it has. So. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And I've seen Dr. Lam's form, like I've known him for a long time now, and I've seen his form improve. And he has amazing form. You couldn't imagine it improving, but then you come back and look at it and go, wow, it did improve. It really offers, again, I could learn Tai Chi for arthritis, and I could learn something every time. Every time I teach it, I learn something. Every time I'm with Dr. Lam, I learn something new for each for the form. So just enjoy that learning, and maybe you walk out here going, "I need to go slower when I do the form." Great, perfect. That's a great thing to learn. Maybe you learn one of the moves a little better. That's awesome. Okay. Anyway, so let's be the sunrise. So let's turn to the right hand side of the chair. We're going to just add the hands in right away, all right? So our goal is to keep our knee directly above our heel, okay? So the right hand, or both hands, push against the right wall, open up the left leg. Keep the knee above the heel. And come back to center. Once again, push against the right wall, open up the left leg, try and keep that knee above the heel, right angle. There you go. Come back to center. One more time, same thing, right wall, left leg. Try and keep the knee above the heel, not slanting the leg. And come back to center. Relax the hands down. By the way, thank you for not wearing kilts today. Other side. So, left hand side of the chair. Prayer hand position, push against the left wall, open up the right leg. Keeping that right angle in the legs. Good job. Come back to center. Push against the left wall, open up the right leg. And come back to center one more time. Push against the right wall, open up, or left wall, open up right leg. And come back to center. Relax the hands down. Turn back to center and relax and shake the legs loose. If I'm ever pulled over by a policeman, I am in so much trouble. If he gives me a sobriety check and he says, raise your right hand, I'll do that. And, oh, man, I'm going to jail. You'll bail me out, won't you? Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. Second exercise, lifting the leg, pushing down, keeping the back straight. All right. So we're going to start with the left leg. Lift the left leg up, hands behind us, back straight, and relax. And then hands in front of us and push down on the left foot hard as you can. And relax. Lift the left leg up, hands behind us, and relax. Hands in front of us, push down on the right or left foot hard as you can. Push down, push down, push down, and relax. One more time, lift the left leg up, hands behind us, and relax. Hands in front of us, push down on the left foot hard as you can, pushing down, push, 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 and relax. Beautiful. Shift to the right side, lift up the right leg, hands behind us, and relax. And then hands in front of us, push down on the right foot hard as you can. And relax. Lift the right leg up, hands behind us, knee to the chest, back to center. Keep the body nice and straight. Hands in front of us, push down on the right foot hard as you can. And relax. Beautiful. One more time. Lift the right leg up, hands behind us. Hold this for a half hour. And back to center. Hands in front of us, push down on the right foot hard as you can. Pushing down, push, push, push. And relax. Beautiful. Shake those legs loose. Good job. Heel kick is next. 4 motions. Lift the leg, kick the leg out, lift the leg back up. Don't forget this one. And then float the foot to the ground. Keeping the body straight, keeping the back straight the whole time, punching out opposite hand. If you have trouble putting the two together, I don't think anybody here does. If you have a problem putting the two together, just work on the legs first, okay? All right. Hands loosely gripped at the belt line. Pick up the left leg. Heel kick left, punch out right fist. Pick up the left leg and float the foot to the ground. Nice and slow. Pick up the right leg. Heel kick right, punch out left fist. Pick up the right leg and float the foot to the ground. Nicely done. Pick up the left leg, heel kick left, punch out right fist. Pick up the left leg, float the foot to the ground. Good job. Keep looking straight ahead. Pick up the right leg, heel kick right, punch out left. And pick up the right leg, float the foot to the ground. One more time. Pick up the left leg, heel kick left, punch out right. Pick up the left leg, foot's in the air, float the foot to the ground. Pick up the right leg, heel kick right, punch out left. And then pick up the right leg and float the foot to the ground. Beautiful. Shake those legs loose. Good job. My lunch. All right. Toe kick is next. All right. You guys look so excited today. That's awesome. So, same thing we just did, pointing the toe instead of pointing the heel. All right. Pick up the left leg, toe kick left, punch out right fist. Pick up the left leg, float the foot to the ground. Pick up the right leg, toe kick right, punch out left fist. Pick up the right leg, float the foot to the ground. Beautiful. Pick up the left leg, toe kick left, punch out right. Pick up the left leg, float the foot to the ground. Pick up the right leg, toe kick right, punch out left fist. And then pick up the right leg, float the foot to the ground. Pause for 1 second. As you're doing this, make sure as you're picking up the leg, you're not leaning out to the side. You're picking up the leg and keeping the body nice and straight, okay? So it's much better to not lift as high and keep the body straight than to lift up really high and lean out to the side, okay? All right, hands loosely gripped at the belt line. Pick up the left leg, toe kick left, punch out right. Pick up the left leg, float the foot to the ground. Pick up the right leg, toe kick right, and punch out left. Pick up the right leg, float the foot to the ground. Beautiful. Shake those legs loose. Any questions about those exercises? Heel kick, really, really good exercise to do. Really good one to help you build your leg strength, keep your leg strength, all right? That's a really good one to practice every day. Or if you really want to be an overachiever, 3 times a day after each meal. You're sitting down, you're all ready to go. Push back from the table, go through like 3 of those heel kicks. Really good time to do it. Make it a habit. Easy enough to do, right? Okay, any questions? All right, let's stand up. Let's do some more. You know what you call a man with no shins, right? Man with no shins? Tony. Tony. No shins. Tony. See, the hits just, yeah, you got it. All right, let's do our ankle exercises. Weight shift to the right, bend in the right knee. Use your chair if you need to. Left foot, touch heel and toe. Heel, toe. Try to not put any weight on the left. All your weight goes right. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Try to not move the leg, move the ankle, heel, and toe. Weight shifts back to the left, right foot, touch heel and toe. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. One more time. Heel and toe. Sounds like I'm teaching a country line dance. Second ankle exercise, weight shift to the right, left foot, touch little toe, then big toe. Outside, inside, little toe, and big toe. Weight shift back to the left, get all the weight on that left, right foot, little toe, and big toe. Outside, inside, little toe, and big toe. and return to center. Beautiful. Any questions on those exercises? All right, let's stop. Let's get a drink of water. Shake your legs loose for a moment, and then we will move on. Yeah. Nice. Nice. That's a good one. I like that. There was one I came up with. Nah. Yeah, true that. A hacker called me and said he had all my passwords. I got my pen and paper and said, "Thank God. What are they?" Um, that's actually a good one. I'm writing a book about the wind. It isn't ready for publishing. It's just a draft. Um, nope, that's not the one I want. Ooh, I went to the bakery, asked them if they had shortbread. They told me they didn't make it any longer. Then there was one more. What was it? Shortbread, long bread, you know. No, they don't make it any longer. Yeah, you got it. So, what do you call a waffle that falls on a California beach? A San Diego. There you go. There's some dad jokes. Did you tell dad jokes last Friday? You did. Awesome. You did you gave him the full service, didn't you? All right. So let's do a little more. You guys tired? Do you want to do? I can do seated exercises if you want, or we can do a few more standing exercises. You want to do nap chi? Is that what you want? Well, here, let's do one from the chair. Let's stretch out the back a little bit from the chair. This is a good exercise to work the hamstrings, all right? It's something you can do tonight while you're watching TV or reading a book or anything like that. Um, Works out really well to stretch a hamstring. Um, Remember, when the Chinese stretch, you don't bounce, okay? So a lot of Americans, they like to if they're touching their hamstrings, they kind of bounce, and that's a really good way to tear a muscle, and we don't want to do that, okay? So the hamstring, four muscles, so we want to stretch all four of them. So first, left foot out in front of us, toe up. So you're kind of pulling the toe towards the knee, and you're keeping a bend in your knee. Don't lock the knee out. Leave a bend in the knee. All right? And then gently stretch out that hamstring, kind of reach towards the toe. Feel that nice stretch. Don't force it. And then tuck in the chin and round up. Let's alternate. Right foot, toe up. Pull that toe towards the knee and then release down onto the right leg. Again, feeling that stretch. Nice and gentle. Should be able to talk and laugh and giggle. No straining. Tuck in the chin and round up. Back to the left leg, toe up, and then release down on the left leg, nice and gentle. We're not forcing anything. It's nice and easy. Tucking in that chin and rounding up. Bring the foot back, and then right foot out, toe up, pull the toe towards the knee, and release down onto the right leg. Feeling that nice stretch in the hamstring, not bouncing. This is a nice gentle movement. And then tuck in the chin and round up. Beautiful. Normally I do it one more time on each side for the sake of time. We'll do our second hamstring stretch. So the left foot is out in front of us, but the foot is flat now. Okay? So left side to the side. Um, and of course, at this point, you pretty much have to have a bend in your knee. So release down onto the left leg once again, feeling that nice stretch, but feel how it stretches different muscles now. And then tuck in the chin and round the back. Pull the left foot in, right foot out, foot flat on the ground, bend in the right knee, and release down onto the right leg. Again, nice and easy, nice and gentle. Don't push it. And tuck in the chin and round up. Beautiful. Back to the left side, foot flat, bend in the knee, release down onto the left leg. Nice and easy, nice and gentle. Shouldn't be straining. Tuck in the chin and round up. Come back to center, and then the right foot, foot flat, and release down onto the right leg. Nice and easy, nice and gentle. Not bouncing, not straining. And tuck in the chin and round up. Beautiful. Again, I'd do that one 3 times also. But that helps stretch all 4 of the hamstring muscles. So when we come out of this, we've been doing essentially this with our body. If this is our waist, we've been doing this. So now we want to arch the back. The only caveat here is make sure that you look straight ahead. Don't look up at the ceiling, okay? So I'm rounding on my pelvic bone, shoulders come back. I'm arching the back, looking straight ahead. And relax. Let's do that again, looking straight ahead, arching the back. Feel that nice stretch. And relax. And then one more time, arching the back. Feel that beautiful stretch. And relax the stretch. Beautiful. There you go. Good back stretch. Both of those will help the back. Okay? Any questions? All right. Let's get up. Let's do a few more exercises before we do our meditation. All right. So let's do the warm-up exercise for the hip, the forward and backward. This is a really good exercise for people with Parkinson's disease. So use your chair while you do this. I'm touching the heel in front of me, toe behind me. As you start out with this, the heel and the toe stay in close. As you get better, you can extend the heel and the toe out further, okay? Looking at it from the side, we're going to keep good body posture. So I'm not leaning back and leaning forward, but I keep my good straight body posture as I touch heel and toe, okay? Also, what I love my Parkinson's friends to do is as you transition, pick the knee up and touch the toe, and then pick the knee up and touch the heel. I want you lifting your knees as you mobile around this world, okay? Final thing, as you touch the toe behind you, make sure there's plenty of space between your feet. Don't step on a balance beam. Keep plenty of space in between your feet, okay? And I'm going to arrange you just a little different if you don't mind. How about you stand here so you can hold on to the chairs if you need to, all right? Excellent, thank you. All right, want everyone to be safe, okay? All right, weight shift to the right, bend in the right knee. Empty left heel, hands behind us. Pick the knee up as we transition, empty left toe, hands in front of us. Keep all your weight on the right. Lifting the knee as we transition, empty heel, use those chairs. And then lifting the knee, empty toe, plenty of space between the feet. All the weight stays on your right. One more time. Lift the knee, empty heel, and then lift the knee, empty toe. And come back to center. Beautiful. Other side, weight shift to the left, bend in the left knee. Empty right heel, hands behind us or holding onto the chair. Lifting the knee as we transition, empty toe. Use your chair, stay safe. Empty on the heel. All your weight stays left. Lifting the knee as you transition, empty toe. Keep plenty of space between your feet. Empty on the heel. Lifting the knee as you transition. And empty toe. Keep all your weight left. Keep plenty of space between your feet as you do that. Sure, no problem. And back to center. Beautiful. So when we step back, we want this wide step to be in our muscle memory, right? Um, when we start stepping back and start kind of doing, we're almost stepping on a balance beam, you can feel the difference when your foot is back. You're kind of fighting for your balance and you have that width, and all of a sudden things kind of calm down. So this is a nice, gentle way. Eventually we'll get to the point where we're going to shift weight back there, not on this exercise, but another one that we do. And I just want to make sure you're stepping safe. It's really important, not only in here, but more important out there in the real world. Okay? So let's expand on that exercise. Let's do the bow stance. So eventually we can turn this exercise, the bow stance. You can do many, many forms out of the bow stance. You can brush knee. You can do your favorite that you haven't learned yet. Parting the wild horse's mane comes from there. Tai Chi walk comes from here. So there's a lot of different things you can do as you do the bow stance. All right. So it comes off of stepping out empty like we just did. So we build off of that last exercise. So where my heel was, now I'm going to set the whole foot down, but I'm not going to put any weight on the foot. Okay. That's the key. So I'm not shifting my weight on that foot, but I keep the weight back as I set the foot down, and then I shift my weight forward. Okay? So let's work with just the feet first. Okay? So, weight shift to the right, bend in the right knee, step out empty with the left foot. So I don't have any weight on the left foot. Setting the foot down, still no weight on it. Good job. And then shift about 70% of the weight on the left, 30% on the right. Keep the back heel down. Weight shifts back. I don't move the feet. And come back to center. Beautiful. Other side, weight shift to the left. Step out empty right. No weight on the right foot. Set the foot down. Still no weight on the right foot. And then shift your weight to the right. Keep the back heel down. 70%, 30%. Shift the weight back. Don't move the feet yet. And come back to center. Beautiful. Now, I'm going to add hands. You can do the hands if you want, or you can ignore them. Kind of like my daughters do. All right? It works. Weight shift to the right. Step out empty. Left foot. As we shift our weight left, we punch out the right fist, keeping the back heel down. Weight shifts back. Don't move the feet yet. And come back to center. Oh, beautiful. Weight shift left, step out empty right. No weight on the right foot. Don't overstep on this one. You should be able to pick up, without shifting your weight, you should be able to pick up that front foot if it's truly empty. Then weight shift right, punch out left fist, back heel stays down. Weight shifts back and come back to center. Excellent. So, guys are looking good. I love the stepping. Make sure that step forward is empty. You're not loading that front foot, okay? So when we step out empty, as you shift your weight, think about your hips are actually shifting your weight. So when I shift weight, I'm not doing this or not doing this, but I shift my hips forward and my head and shoulders just follow my hips in one nice straight line, okay? So when we want to shift our weight, we use our hips to shift our weight, okay? Weight shift right, step out empty, left foot. Don't overstep. Weight shifts left, so I push my hips forward as I weight shift forward. I push my hips back as I weight shift back and come back to center. Nicely done. Weight shift left, step out empty, right. Push the hips forward to weight shift forward. Keep the body straight. Weight shifts back. I push the hips back to weight shift back and back to center. Beautiful. So what you should feel on your feet is your feet being solid to the ground. So while I'm in this position, my foot should feel solid on the ground. I can feel my heel. I can feel my toe on the ground. I shouldn't feel like all my weight's up on my toes or that I'm fighting for my balance, okay? Weight shift right, step out empty. Left foot, weight shifts left, punch out, right fist, bow stance. Weight shifts back, come back to center. Weight shift left, step out empty right, empty step right. Weight shifts right, punch out, left fist. Keep the feet flat on the ground. Good job. Weight shifts back and come back to center. Beautiful. That's looking really good. That's looking really nice. It's called a bow stance. It comes from, which way should I do it? Should do it this way. It comes from bow and arrow stance, a bow and arrow. So they just shortened it to the bow stance. Okay, that makes sense? They used to use bows and arrows all the time in ancient China. So hence that stance. So it's a very common one in Tai Chi, and it really opens up when you can do that bow stance nice and easy. Your Tai Chi is going to get much, much better. And that whole empty step, it's important for everybody, but it's really important for people with Parkinson's disease. You want to learn to step out empty and then shift your weight. Step out empty and shift weight, not walking like this all the time. Okay? All right. Any questions on anything we did? Let's do a little meditation. So have a seat. All right. I'm going to turn out the overhead light. Now is your nighty-night time, okay? So I like to do a progressive relaxation when we do Tai Chi, but it really all comes down to our breathing, okay? So if something is distracting you, maybe it's your Tai Chi teacher, maybe it's something else going on in your life, if something's distracting you, just take yourself back to your breathing again, okay? Think about breathing in and breathing out. All meditation starts with that breathing, okay? So if you need to use the back of your chair, go ahead and scoot back and use the back of the chair. You want the body nice and straight. Our chi flows better, like the chi will flow better through my arm in this position than it will in this position, because my elbow will kink the chi, if you will, or won't allow the chi to flow, okay? All right, so I'm sitting up nice and straight and tall. Closing the eyes. Let's take a big deep breath in. And as we breathe out, let all of those thoughts in our mind just escape. Imagine they're flowing out of your ears. Big deep breath in. And then as we breathe out, let all those thoughts escape out of your mind. Let's do that one more time. Take a long, slow, deep breath in. And as we breathe out, imagine we're breathing out all of our thoughts into the room. Beautiful. Now we'll start with our lower legs. Well, let's start with our feet. Take a big, deep belly breath in. And then as we breathe out, imagine you're breathing out through your feet. You're relaxing the feet, breathing gentleness into our feet. Again, inhale, filling the lungs with air. And as we exhale, exhaling through the feet, relaxing our feet. Now let's do our legs. Take a long, slow, deep belly breath in. And as we breathe out, imagine you're breathing out through the legs, relaxing the legs, relaxing the knee, relax the upper leg, relax the lower leg. Inhale, filling the lungs with air. Exhale, breathing out through the legs. Relax those legs. Your legs may start to feel heavy now. That's okay. Good sign they're relaxing. Next, we'll move to the hips. Take a big, deep belly breath in. And then as we exhale, breathing out through the hips, relaxing all the muscles around the hips, relaxing our bottom. Inhale, filling the lungs with air. Exhale, exhaling through the hips, relaxing our hips. Now we're going to move to the belly. Take a long, slow, deep belly breath in. And as you breathe out, imagine you're breathing out through your navel. You're relaxing all the muscles around the navel. Inhale, filling the lungs with air. Exhale, imagine you're breathing out through the navel, relaxing all the muscles at the front of the belly. You guys are doing wonderful. Inhale, filling the lungs with air. And now as we breathe out, imagine you're breathing out through your stomach or through your intestines, your inner stomach. Relaxing that inner core of the body. Inhale, filling the lungs with air. And exhale, imagine you're exhaling through that inner stomach. You're relaxing the inner stomach. Inhale, filling the lungs with air once again. And breathing out through the inner stomach, relaxing the inner stomach. Awesome. Now the lower back. Take a big, deep belly breath in. And as you breathe out, imagine you're breathing out through the lower back, relaxing that lower back. Feel that starts to take the strain off of your hips and off of your legs. Do that again. Take a big, deep belly breath in. And then as we breathe out, breathing out through that lower back, relaxing the lower back. Now let's focus on our hands. Take a long, slow, deep belly breath in. And as we breathe out, imagine we're breathing out through the hands. Imagine you're trying to pick up a baby and you want to show it how calm you are. You want that baby to feel your calmness through your hands. Inhale, fill the lungs with air. Exhale, relax the hands. Let's move to the arms. Big, deep belly breath in. And then as we breathe out, imagine you're breathing out through your upper, lower arm and your elbow. Again, we inhale, filling the lungs with air. And exhale, relaxing the arms. Let's move to our shoulders. Take a long, slow, deep belly breath in. As we breathe out, imagine you're breathing out through the shoulders. You're relaxing the shoulders, letting go of that anxiety, letting go of the nervousness. Again, inhaling, filling the lungs with air. Exhale, relax the shoulders. And we're going to finish with the head. Take a long, slow, deep belly breath in. And now as you breathe out, imagine you're breathing out through the head, back of the head, top of the head, sides of the head, relaxing all the muscles surrounding our head. Again, filling the lungs with air. And this time, relaxing our face, our forehead, our eyes, our cheek, our jaw. Inhale, fill the lungs with air. Exhale, you're breathing out through the whole body, letting the whole body relax. Felt so good, we're going to do it one more time. Big, deep belly breath in. And then as we breathe out, you breathe out through the whole body. Relax. Any remaining tension, focus on that area. Just enjoy the peace that your body feels right now. Beautiful. Look at how quiet your bodies are right now. If you had tremors, where did they go? Didn't take a doctor's note. Didn't take any medication. You had it all within inside you. So when something upsets you, this is a good way to relax the body without taking any more medicine. You need to go through the deep breathing exercises like this. You guys, that's awesome. You guys are looking so good. All right, I'm going to turn on the overhead light. I know you don't want me to, but I'm going to. All right. Everybody good? I'm sorry? Oh, like breathing out through the joints? That seems to work best. It works best for me. I think that works really good for people with Parkinson's. Normally, when you meditate, progressive relaxation meditation is tightening like if I want to breathe through my hand, I would tighten my hand and then relax the hand. Um, I don't feel any need that the Parkinson's friends need to tighten any muscles. You feel tight enough already, right? So just keep trying to relax and breathe relaxation. That seems to work better. Um, I like to, especially with my Parkinson's friends, really focus on that inner stomach. Um, and there's some research coming out about that now. The Chinese believe that your intestines are your second brain. And they actually refer to it as your second brain, that this is the brain that remembers and this is the brain that thinks. And it's connected by your spinal cord. And so that feeling you get in the pit of your stomach, maybe you almost had a car accident and you get that weird feeling in the pit of your stomach, that's your brain remembering what happened last time when you got hit, or when you see, maybe you're afraid of heights and you look down off of a cliff and you get that feeling in your stomach. That's your brain remembering what happened last time you fell or something like that. And so that's relaxing that inner stomach. It's what the Chinese consider the second brain. And there's actually is research now. They're actually researching Parkinson's, that they believe some of the platelets that interfere with the dopamine production, start in the intestines, travel up the spinal cord, and block dopamine receptors up in the brain. So it's actually, in some ways, Western medicine is catching up with Eastern medicine. Okay? All right. Great job. Nice work, everybody. Nice work. Leave your chairs where they're at. They're going to mark chairs out. Okay? Thank you so much. Have a great week. I'll see you next Thursday and Friday. Good job. Thank you. I have a Thursday class also, 11 o'clock. Yes. Yes. I think it's 11. Yeah. Good job. Thank you.